Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the first time I'm going live, so I'm really nervous. And nobody's even watching anyway right now, so that's cool. I'm in an airport full of people, so hopefully you can hear me. If not, let me know. But yeah, I missed my flight. I am traveling today and I missed my flight. So hold tight and let's chat. That's what the app says, yeah. Hi everyone! I'm so excited. This is my first live, and I'm nervous too. So anyway, whatever. I have been through it this morning. Um, so I planned this trip I don't know, a few months in advance. It was just like my response to my anxiety and just a meltdown. And I said, you know what, I've got to go do me. And took a friend's advice. And so now I'm meeting up with a friend in California, trying to anyway. So I just wanted to come on here and just talk about like how it is to leave your child behind in the care of others. And just what that feels like to me. For me, I don't know if it's the same for you. Let me know how it is. But hey, Poetic Verses, a Virtue. Thank you so much for joining. So anyway, let's talk about leaving your child. And your child, if your child has special needs, like what does it feel like to you? For me, it was very stressful. Even though I planned this trip, like, I don't know, like a month and a half or so in advance, it was just, I'm so scatterbrained all the time. Like every day is a struggle for me to just remember to put things away or remember to stop staring at the screen and do the next thing for my job. You know, it's been a really big struggle for me. And so even with just the planning that it took to do this trip, I still end up missing my flight. I still end up, planning things last minute, forgetting to tell my mom the drop off route so that she had a freak out. And, I just getting that call, it was just like, oh, don't call me, like handle it. But what can you do? Like, you're relying on other people to take care of your child. And, my husband, he's been awesome. Like, he's like, go. He's always trying to push me out the door these days because I think he really has finally awakened to like the stress I've been carrying. And so I'm just really happy about that. As far as like leaving her with him, that's improved since from the get-go. Like it was hard in the beginning. I couldn't leave her without getting a call of panic, but now it's a lot better. Now I can leave her and all I get is pictures of them going to the music store or, to the movies or wherever they're going. So he's doing great with that. The one thing I did struggle with, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to cancel all of her extra therapies and just have my family just bring her to what they know already. Because I know when I tell my husband, who's brought her before, tell him to bring her somewhere, he immediately calls me like right before and kind of panics about it. And I just didn't want to experience all that. And lo and behold, I experienced it anyway. I got the phone call, And on top of that, my child has like severe constipation and GI problems. And I've done everything I can think of. But of course, she still is having the issue. It's not resolved and she's gotten no relief, poor thing. So I have that weighing on my mind. And I swear to you guys, I've got up to an alarm at 4 a.m. thinking I was going to be fine to make my 6:30 flight. Never happened. I missed it, and I feel so bad because my friend is waiting for me. Hopefully she's waiting on the beach and chilling, and then she'll have to pick me up when I finally get to my destination, which I'm going to California. I'm just hoping I can like have a good cry somewhere later and just get all of this out. And thank you for listening and letting me like get out what I just went through, because I need an outlet. So thank you for being my outlet. I don't know. It's hard to leave. It's hard to leave without guilt. Like I have tons of guilt right now. I'm thinking that, oh, you missed your flight because, you're not supposed to be leaving her right now. She needs you. And I'm sure any parent experiences those type of feelings. But I definitely am. And look, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you like me going live, I can't wait to chat with you and relate with you, because it's good to relate to other people that are in my boat. Like, how am I going to get used to leaving my kid? Is it going to be like, is this, going to be a one and done thing, or am I going to keep going? And I'm going to try to keep going, because my goal this year is to fight for myself so that I can show her how to do the same. And I want to not, be one of those people that ends up on the news, like, that I did something to my little girl because, I just couldn't handle it anymore. Like, I want to take care of myself so I can take care of her, give her the best that she deserves. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just I'm trying to think of it, if I have any tips, what I've learned from this. I'm still learning. The mommy guilt is like so heavy, so it's like I gotta like get that out of my way. Like my therapist told me, like you need to stop those thoughts with affirmations. So like she's told me to tell myself like 3 affirmations every time I get these feelings. So like the ones I chose were, I am a fun person. I love Amelia. And I'm strong. So I'm just going to try to combat these feelings of guilt, like I'm neglecting my kid, with those affirmations. So say your affirmations, use them, write 3 down. That's one tip I have, because I can't say that it's curing me, but it helps. Like when you just talk to yourself and tell yourself that you love yourself, or say, hey, I'm here for you. Like, I don't know. It just means something. I'm just starting to figure that out. So that's been giving me strength. So that's tip number 1. Do your affirmations. Write 3 things, 3 good things to say to yourself, 3 nice things to say to yourself. And do it in front of your daughter or your son. Show them how it's done, so that they can feel the same way. Whether they can communicate verbally or with an iPad or pointing or sign language or whatever, like they see it, they can feel all of your feelings. And just another tip is, I don't know, like keep grooming the people that you have around you enough to where you feel comfortable. Like my goal will be to groom everybody around me to enable them to take care of my kid as much as I can, so that I can feel maybe less guilty when I leave her, or that I can feel like she's, in good hands, and do your best, with that, because, we only have some of us don't have all the resources yet, or some of us are trying to get the resources, and nothing's perfect, and grandparents are awesome. They're not perfect, but like if you have them, um, you know use them, and it's okay to tell them, like, hey, this is how we do things. This helps alleviate some of the stress with my kid, like just things like that. So I'm trying to learn to do that. I'm trying to, communicate what Amelia needs on her behalf to those that take care of her. So that's been a struggle, because you don't want to step on people's toes. So I'm still learning that. And if you have any advice, I'd take it. Thank you, Poetic Verses. What else can I say today? I don't know. I'm just waiting to feel like, yay, I did this and it was the best choice. Like, that's what I'm waiting to feel. I'm struggling to feel that. But I don't know. I want to be excited, but I really just want to have a good cry. Like, that's really what I want to do. I just want to have a take 5 moment and like have a really good cry. But anyway, I won't do that to you live in the airport or to the person next to me. So this was fun. I'm just learning how to do all this go live stuff. So thank you so much for joining. And I never sent this. I meant to send hello everyone and thank you for joining in the chat. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'm glad that I could at least try my self-affirmations in front of you and see if it's helping. I think it's going to take a lot more than that. I think it's going to take that and a good snot cry. And maybe some tapping. I've learned some good tapping and breathing. My friend also sent me a video on that. Like, just a lot of stuff that has to be done to get us through this, because it's not easy. Like, it's just not easy leaving my kids, I know she's got all these needs, and on top of that, her health. It just, ugh. So, but yeah, teaching people how to treat you and hold people accountable, that is something I struggle with, but my kid has definitely given me more of a backbone, a little bit more. And I'm just going to try to keep building that. So thank you. I'm going to say bye now. And I wanted to say, I don't know what happens after you do StreamYard, because I'm not too familiar with it. It keeps giving me this message that it doesn't record the video. So I need to find out, like, if my live will be recorded after I'm done with this. So I don't know. It's telling me I have to join or something like that for it to record. So I may have to join and pay a membership or something. So thanks for asking, because I need to look into that. Well, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your patience for any of the hiccups that I've had along the way. My nerves are really bad, but you know what? Whatever. Like, I'm here to get out what I need to get out. And if it helps you, thank God for that. So, and it helps me for sure. So, bye.